Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Ahdurin region. I forgot where I was for a second. I'm your host, Ahdurin himself. Welcome back to Pokemon Legends Arceus, already in progress. If you checked out the end of the last episode, that's a big thing to note. We're still continuing our side mission extravaganza. I caught a bunch of Weasels. I have learned after the fact, mainly from myself slowly realizing there's a bunch of alpha Pokemon. I probably could have taken one of those and just given it, but instead I decided to go catch a regular old Weasel because I refused to give an alpha Pokemon for some reason. Anyway, we found a Buizel. So basically, I'm going to go do that mission. And then from there, you can see there, 24 Buizel I ended up catching overall. One of them reached the height. Yay me. I only had two that were even considered large to begin with. So that's a fun little bonus thing. There's all the Buizel. Oh my gosh. There's a whole bunch of folks there. Hopefully this means there's some cash. That's plus. 20 or more. I think people have mentioned that before, that if you catch 20 or more of a Pokemon in a report, you get like bonus points, or bonus cash, or bonus something. Hopefully this does. Now the problem is we did a bunch of Weasel stuff, and I don't actually know if that helps out at all. But hey, maybe it does. Well, there's some points. We've broken the 1,000 barrier, but we are still a ways away. However, I am using this as an excuse to start catching Pokemons, Poke People. So Poke People probably doesn't work. This isn't Pal World. What happened to Pal World, by the way? We're going on a tangent here. It's not my cup of tea personally, so it wasn't a game that I was particularly interested in. But I know that a lot of people were, and it kind of just disappeared, or at least to me, it's disappeared. But I also, again, haven't really focused on it too much, so it's not as though um, I was following it too much or anything like that. Anywho, we are continuing here. Let's keep it rolling here. I found your giant Weasel. Hello. I have brought you a bigger Weasel. It's this last one, I think. Let me just make sure here. Yep, 2'8". This is exactly what you wanted. I don't know if they come any taller. Here you go. Here's a big Weasel. Thank you. Look at them side by side. It's almost like the big one is the little one's older sibling. Yeah. Look how the tip of the little one's snout points up when it looks at us. What a precious little thing. I can kind of sort of see that. Where the little one is kind of looking upwards, or the other one's looking more direct, I guess. And the big one's flotation sac. There's something reassuring about how large it is, don't you think? It's certainly not in trouble, I'll tell you that much. Funny how Pokemon of the same species can seem so different depending on which one's bigger. Keeping an eye on Pokemon sizes when you're catching them might spice up your excursions. All right. Thank you for the favor. I know you Survey Corps folks' work is no joke, so keep at it. Well, I just gave you a lot of... there was a lot of Buizels that went into this. I'll be rooting for you. Thank you. Did we get anything for this? We get some stuff. Cool. You're just talking to the noble. I don't really care about that. Okay. Now we continue with our extravaganzas. We are nowhere near done with that, but we can go to the next thing, which involves Cherim and Cherubi, neither of which I remember seeing. Can we make a Pokeshi doll, actually, now that I think about it? So I did find some extra wood in a previous episode. I remember that, but I don't remember whether that was enough. So let's see. No, unfortunately, we don't have enough. I also remember somebody mentioning something about the people here. I don't remember. You talk about security corps. You have something? Hello. Lucille sells various protective charms that come in handy when you're out exploring the wilds. I'm here to give thanks to the guardian of this shrine who watches over all in Jubilife Village. And you, child? If you're here with a prayer for the shrine, perhaps my charms can help. Tell me, what is your wish? What do the charms do? If it's lost items you wish to prevent, I would suggest the tempting charm for you, my dear. Should you ever faint, it magically becomes the first item to vanish from your satchel, taking the place of other items that would have been lost. If you wish to keep yourself from fainting, the survival charm is what you need. Simply possessing this mystical item will make one less likely to faint while out exploring. If good health is your greatest wish, the warding charm is your friend. It gives one the mysterious ability to escape the effect of status conditions inflicted by wild Pokemon's moves. Okay, interesting. I think I'm good right now. But that is fascinating. Do we get a choice? Or don't answer this, obviously. But I am curious if you get a choice between them or if it's just uh, you get the one that you want. And that's it. I would assume you could. What was I saying? I assume you get the ability to get all of them eventually, if not immediately. Nevertheless, we continue with our missions. This unfortunately does not work for me. Uh, the Let's see, what is this in order of? I assume it's in order of like things I could do. Here, let's do this. We'll do Crimson Mireland stuff, and along the way we'll maybe find this Wanda person because I think we were trying to do that and then immediately forgot about it. Mass outbreak where? Paris? I don't really care. All right, so I believe the you know what, I'm gonna do this because I don't like dealing with the night. It would be helpful for a Pokedex perspective, but I do want to. I wanna see things. Also, I think maybe Cherubi would be available. I doubt Cherubi would be a nighttime Pokemon, so I don't even know if they're here. But if they are here, because I know Badoo's here, right? Et cetera, et cetera. Let's see. We need to go here, and start sniffing around. What are we looking at? We're looking for blue. So I guess while we're here, we might as well try this way. See what's up here. I'll let you guys know if anything shows up. Here's something here. Iron chunk. Cool. Now I believe we should be looking like, except for blue stuff. I actually do remember, if green is the default color, I do remember there being blue way out there. So let's go way out there. Is that a regular looking Psyduck? That's wild. Let's just throw you over there. Break that down real quick. Alright. Right, so I remember there being blue this away? I remember there being blue somewhere in this vicinity. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Oh, there's something here. Don't think this is any mud. Yeah, sure, that's great. Way to go. We haven't really explored this area, so maybe we'll go here. See if anything blue is in this direction. Oh wait, we have explored this area. This is where the Goomies were. Oh, right here. There's something here. More mud. Alright, well, I'm really hoping this mud is going to help us with something. Here's some grains. I think we needed this for something, didn't we? Maybe that was already done? It might be done already. Let's see, where haven't I really explored? I mean, the one area we haven't looked at is that away. We've kind of been in this general area for the majority of the time. Maybe this will be helpful? Nothing near here. There's something here. That's not what I'm looking for, but no more grains. Okay. Something over here. A moonstone. That's cool, but also not a person, so I might be in a completely wrong area as well. I don't know if there's any hints that you can do besides just, hey, go for, oh, hello. Do we have an Onyx? I'm actually wondering if we have an Onyx. You're a targeter, of course you are. Let's keep it rolling. There's a bunch of rock types here. I didn't realize that, but that's cool. Something over here. The Starbucks. That's good. I did get notifications from people being like, "Hey, if you figure it out, then if you figure it out, then you figure it out." I don't even know if I was saying anything there. If you hold off on the expensive item stuff, then you might be able to actually get something better, which would be nice. There's a big Carnivine there. Not a big fan of that. I'm heading this way. Maybe I'll find something, but more bigger. You know what? Let's zoom over. I'm just gonna grab the satchel that is that away, that I can presumably get. The big jump. Not a fan of the big jump. Don't like the big jump. How do I get down there? Go that way? That's too big of a jump for me. This is a little bit better. There we go. I actually don't know if we need to stay upright. Is that Pachirisu? Aha, I knew there'd be something here. Alright, cool beans. Great. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them. Are you runners or fighters? They're fighters. Interesting. I'm just gonna toss that over there, and then we'll see what happens. Come on, somebody wants it. There we go. Boom. I missed. How'd I miss? Aw, shucks. And I threw in the... What am I doing? Oh my gosh. Alright, there. Just hi, Petal. I hope you're doing well. Don't mind me. Just waiting, biding my time. Nobody? Really? Not a soul. Alright, well. I suppose what we'll do is we'll see if there's anything cool here. It's just a Geodude. I mean, it's a Geodude. Cool. Yeah. Probably should just catch it. It's level 21. Oh. I didn't realize I was that far away. Okay. Can I hide in here? I can hide in here. That's great. This actually is very helpful. In that case, then we'll just start chucking things. Boom. Got the Pachirisu, which is nice. Pachirisu is a fun Pokemon. Anything in the nearby? No. You can grab this floor-just looking thing. Oops. Just gonna hide back here. There's Paris over there. There's another one. Wait. Boom. And see if I can long shot you. Oh, I faced you. Up. And you're gone. Maybe. Ah, well. We've got a Pachirisu. That's a big thing. There's also a suitcase. Not a suitcase. A luggage thing. Whatever they're called. Over here. Somewhere in this vicinity. Right here. Haha. Great. And there's another one right across the river. What's that? You can get a full-on wish cache? Nope. Gotta go. Alright, I believe you are somewhere around here. Not the Bidoof. Bidoof is not what I'm looking for. We are looking for this suitcase, which, if I want to be real precise about it, I'm going to go there. What am I looking at for? Oh, there it is. I can get up there. Hello? There we go. Bob and weave. Hey, here we are. Let's see what we get from these. Get some stuff there. Get some stuff there. We just got some points. The points are probably useful for something that I'm not thinking about right now, at least. You've got to be kidding me! You're joking! No way! No way! You have got to be kidding me! Hello? Are you joking? Well, hi. How's it going? I'm gonna be very quiet here. Just wait it out. No way. No, I'm sorry. I'm yelling into the mic. I can't believe it. We just got a shiny Pokemon. It's a Geodude too. Geodude's fun. Geodude's got like the gold sort of color. I kind of like the Geodude shiny color. And the big thing about it is like Graveler can explode, Geodude can explode, so having shiny explosion peoples is probably not great. We just got a shiny Pokemon. That is wild. Holy mackerel. We haven't even done the mission. We're just sitting here grabbing shiny Pokemon, apparently. Well, that's fun. I'm glad the shine was there. I would have absolutely missed it. I'm glad it was standing in front of me. I don't have the volume up particularly high on my end. Holy smokes. We got a shiny Geodude. That's fun. Oh, wait. Hold up. I don't have space in the bag. For what? For a Hoppo Berry? I gotta clean out the bag again, don't I? Yeah, maybe we'll craft. That's what we'll do. We'll take this, craft some more Great Ball. Yeah, I think we can get more afterwards, basically whenever. Because we're gonna need those anyway. Grab the Hoppo Berry. We still need to actually find I'm just so what we got a holy smokes, we got a shiny. I'm very excited about this. I don't know if you can Oh, that's great. All right, I'm gonna throw you guys in here. Let's see. I don't think I need the ball of mud either. We'll do that, and then I think we're okay. Huh. Well, that's fun. Fun little bonus here. We still need to actually find. You know what? Let's jump into this. Let's figure out where we're going here. I will to make it easier because this episode's getting pretty long without actually having done anything. I will either when I find an item like this, I'll let you know, or if I find Wanda, I think her name is. Here's an item. Star piece. Cool. This donkey's about to destroy us, so I'm getting out of here. Let's do a run this away. It is also nighttime, which isn't ideal. Got a candy truffle. That's a new item. I'm not sure what that's all about. I've been looking around in this area. Maybe this is it. Though I actually have no idea. Keep it rolling. Oh, hello. Wait a minute. For people at home, it's turning blue now. That's a good sign. Let's keep it rolling this way. Charge. See what you're at. Nope, nothing. This way? Up the hill? Up the hill. Around the hill. Something's here. Hello, I found you. Hey, can you get me out of this cutscene? A person! Another real-life human being! Oh, thank goodness. I was on my way back to the base camp when I got attacked by some wild Pokemon. They've been doing that to me. I managed to get away from them, but I got completely lost when I was running, and, please, can you tell me how to get back home? Yeah, sure, we can fast travel there. That way? I see, thank you so much. Okay, you're not gonna help me. Well, there you go. I meant this way, right, of course, I knew you meant this direction. I was about to say, like, I was walking towards the base camp. Why do I get the feeling she's gonna show back up later? Return to Galaxy Hall and report to Zeke. Can do. Anything else I can do while I'm here? What am I doing? Let's see if there's any other big missions that I can do while here in the thing. That's Wisp related, that's Cherim related. I might have these, but that's back home. That's later. This is about Roselia. Okay, but a lot of this is like later on. I think you're in the Obsidian. So I think we're good. Or is it Obsidian? I forget which one. Let's head out of here. I'm tired. I want to go home. All right, let's head on back. Before we head on back, of course, we need to report our survey results. Let's do that. Pokemon catching efforts are bearing fruit indeed. Yes, sir. We are grabbing the Mons. Look at that right there, including that shiny Geodude. We only got one Pachirisu. That's unfortunate. Got some cash here. That's fun. Yay us. Oh, it seems you made some new observations. Let's have a look. Fascinating. We completed Petalil, which is nice. And we're getting somewhere with this. We need to complete a few Pokemon. That's my big issue. But I am interested in doing the missions. See, I could do the smart thing and catch the Pokemon. Or I could do the fun thing and do all the missions that everybody wants me to do. That seems to be the answer I'm going with. You're in the first floor. Let's get it rolling. Hop over here. It's dawned on me, actually, now that I think about it, Hisui and Lilligant exist, which means those Petalils, I should probably be using them. There's also more missions back there. Hi, Zeke. Wanda made it back home safe. Boy, am I ever glad I asked you. You're just as good as everyone says you are. Wanda's still new to the security corps, you see, and she's a bit flighty at the best of times, so I can't help but worry about her. If it's not asking too much, do you think you could continue to keep an eye on her? I assume she's getting lost. Ooh, stop it, Zeke. You're embarrassing me. I just got unlucky this time. That's all it was. That's what you had me believe, but ever since we were kids, the instant I took my eyes off you, you'd be lost somewhere in the bushes. Well, anyway, Ahdurin, I do appreciate all your help, so thank you from me too. Mission accomplished. Yay for the Stardust. You're gonna... cool beans there. I know there's a lost and found for items, but I never thought there was one for people, or that I would end up in it. Goodness, you Survey Corps people really are great at finding things. Yes, we are. Speaking of good things, missions. Yeah, let's take a look. Battling with Pachirisu. Ooh! Ren from the security corps is trying to think of battle strategies to use with this Pachirisu. Talk to the chap and see what he needs. Can do. It seems to be done 35, means that's immediately after the one here. I'm not done with you. Alright, let's go out. Either you got lost immediately, like as soon as I walk back in, you'll be gone. Which I actually kind of want to check now. Are you still here, or are you lost again? You are lost again. I figured as much. There you are. I've been looking for you. My sister Wanda went off to the Cobalt Coastlands, and she never came back. I just brought her back. How did she get past me? She went out the back door. I asked of her fellows in the security corps to be on the lookout, but they haven't found her. So worried. Do you think you can find her? Yeah, I got it. You can use that old kerchief of hers again if you need to track her down by her scent. Great. Please find Wanda again for me. She should be somewhere in the Cobalt Coastland. In the next episode, we'll do that. The Pachirisu thing. Yeah, I think we're good. So, in the next episode, we'll do a bunch of Cobalt Coastland side missions, and hopefully I will actually make some decent progress. We made some decent progress, but even more decent progress on the side mission, or not side mission, the points. We need to do, plot has been avoided for a while. We need to get back to that. So, maybe that's in the next episode, probably not, but who knows. Thank you, everyone, for listening, watching, and supporting in any way, shape, or form that you do, and until next time, take care.